Hi guys, welcome back. This is Alpha Omega occasionally, and welcome to all our new subscribers. You're all very welcome to the channel. The channel is beginning to get bigger and bigger, and thank you so much for your support. This video is about one of the most expensive things you can do in Thailand. And Thailand is not as cheap as it used to be. Not by any means. Anyway, let's get into this. If you want to have a kid here with a Thai woman, and I specifically mention, because I hear kids whinging there behind me. It gives me the heebie-jeebies, really does. If you want to have a kid with a Thai woman, you better get wise to what you're doing. You really should, because I'm telling you, there's nothing more expensive than having a kid in Thailand. It's the truth. It's the absolute truth. Do you know, having a kid in Thailand wasn't on the radar for me when I came here. It wasn't even on the most distant horizon when I came here. I had myself budgeted for what I thought the next few years would bring, but by jingo was I wrong. And where's the logic in having a kid when you're 60, I hear you ask? Well, I wasn't 60, I was 54. I'm 60 now, and my son is 6. And if you want to know exactly how much it will cost you, you'll be surprised. You're going to be surprised. On a daily basis, my son is off school at the moment. They call it the summer holidays, but because we're 13 degrees north of the equator here in Bangkok, we don't have a summer. It's just, they call it, it's a term of convenience, but he's off. What it means is he's off school for 2 bloody months. And it falls on me, obviously, because I'm his dad, to provide some form of entertainment for him. I work from home, but I'm not always available to him. Well, I'm available to him. He's in the house with me. He's in the condo with me. He's in the apartment, I should say. Thais call it a condo. Anyway, he's in the apartment with me. But when I have free time like today, I brought him out. I brought him out to a shopping mall. Jesus, did it cost me. It would have been cheaper, or it would be cheaper, to go to Nana and drink all night and find some form of entertainment, if you know what I mean. It would have been, because it cost me over $100 today to entertain me son, give or take. And that's only the half of it. And you're saying, what the hell am I spending $100 on me son? That's a once off. The $100 is a once off. But I was buying a few bits and pieces, clothes from and stuff like that. But 2 days ago, it was $30. And 2 days before that, it was about $25. And you see, this kind of thing mounts up. And when you're having a kid in Thailand, there's another thing you have to concern yourself about, and that's his education. So if you're resigned to the fact that you're going to have your child educated in a Thai government school, so be it. But that's not the way my wife wanted it to go, because she's got experience of Thai government schools, if you know what I mean. Not saying there's anything wrong with them. Of course there isn't. Of course there isn't. But if you want to afford your offspring the opportunity of a good education in Thailand, you've got to pay through the nose. And that's one of the things that hangs over me like a cloud every semester. 138,000 baht. I'll say that again. 138,000 baht. And that's not a highfalutin school. That's just a regular, mediocre, I'll say mediocre private school. There are private schools that are much more expensive than that. You see, there are cheaper ways to entertain a child, and you don't need me to tell you. By the way, I'm 60 years old and my son is 6. You might argue the point that it was irresponsible of me and my wife to start a family, let's say, at such a late stage in our lives. Boo-hoo! Each to their own. And I don't regret it for one moment what I've done. Not one moment. I relish the time I spend with my son, but I don't relish the amount of money that I have to spend to keep him entertained during his summer holidays. And when he's not in the summer holidays, he's in school. And as I said, the school costs a fortune. You might say, why don't I bring him for a swim? I do, but not every day. And you see, most swimming pools in Thai condominiums, and I could be wrong, they're less than, well, that's, what is it? Hang on. It's 1.3 meters deep. That's no good. You know, you need a bit of buoyancy. You need buoyancy. But you see, because there's kids around here, but there's a kids part of that pool as well. But because there's kids around here, and Thais are generally shorter than Westerners, it's 1.3 metres. That's no good to me. I do bring them for a swim now and again, but not every day. I hate the fact that you have to drip, because it's all about, it's all about being modest here, and, you've got to be discreet. There he is now. I'm here, Harry. You see, this is what I mean. I don't get a minute. And I don't want a minute because I love him. But you see, this is another thing. Here's Harry now. Here he is.
Daddy,
Harry, say hello to the guys.
Can you type hi?
Hi.
Type hi.
Okay, go back there and say hello to the guys.
But you type
H-I.
yeah,
Back there and say, now, go.
Hi guys.
Hi guys, there we go. There's Harry.
Hi guys.
There you go. Okay. He's me little treasure. But you see, it's a full-time job. Do you want to be looking after a child full-time? She goes out to work and I'm at home. I work from home. Would you like to be at 60 years old looking after a child? From the time I woke up this morning at 8 o'clock, she was gone by 7:30. From 8 o'clock till now, 20 past 5, and she's not home yet. Would you like to be looking after a kid in your Thailand during your Thailand dream? I don't know if you would or not. The true expense of raising a child in Thailand is that you do and will have to sacrifice some degree of your Thailand dream, whatever that is. And it is a dream to have them, but it is damn expensive. It is damn expensive. I started this video, I did mute, or I did say, or I did articulate the fact that Thailand is not as cheap as it used to be. It is absolutely not. I was in Burger King today with him, and I had a value Whopper meal, which is one beef patty with a rake of lettuce and tomato and onion to beef it up a bit, and I had a Coke. He had a chicken sandwich and a Coke and fries. There were meals, fries as well, and that came to 680 Thai baht. 680 Thai baht. That's the same price as it is in the West. So it isn't that cheap here anymore. And if you have a child with a Thai woman, you're going to another thing you're going to encounter is a conflict in the way that child should be reared. My wife is very, very traditional Thai. She has this idea that the longer he spends, the longer time he spends in in education, the better it is for him, regardless of the quality of that education. She teaches him Thai at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, going through the Thai alphabet, and she expects me to do the same in English. He's only 6 years old. 6 years old. So it's not just expensive financially, it's expensive on your time. It demands a lot of your time, and you don't need me to tell you that. But when you're 60, your time is even more precious than it was when you were of child rearing age, let's say. So one of the most, if not the most expensive things you can do in Thailand is to have a kid, and that's a fact. So you might as well get real with yourselves, lads. There's huge benefits to having a kid in Thailand, notwithstanding the fact that you're going to enjoy your child growing up and the love you have to share between you and the family stuff and all that kind of stuff. But it does afford you a little bit of extra security when it comes to visa kind of stuff. Not a lot, but a little bit. At the end of the day, I'm the father of a Thai national. That's a fact. I'm also the father of an Irish national who's got dual citizenship. But there you go, lads. You'd want to be thinking about dual this, that and the other. You'd want to have something else planned for your time in Thailand rather than just having a kid, because you do need a break and you do need to be able to do things in your own time. But finding your own time after having a kid, I tell you, it's not that easy. But look, the cavalry has just come home now. I mean, my wife has just come home. I see her in the corner of my eye. She's very camera shy. But look, guys, if you found this video of interest to you, or if you've heard anything that I have said that you're not in agreement with, please feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section, because I'm doing this on my free time, which I don't get a lot of because I have a kid in Thailand. But whatever you do, lads, leave a like, leave or subscribe or share this video, whatever you want to do, and I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Thanks for joining me.